This happened years ago, but I've wanted to share it for a while. Back in the late 1990s, I had a college girlfriend, Courtney. Like many young guys, I thought she was the one. Turns out I was very wrong. Courtney started seeing a guy named Mike behind my back. He was from a rich family, bound for Harvard Law and a fancy career. After graduation, all three of us were in the same year. They broke the news to me that they were engaged. When I loudly asked why, Courtney shrugged and said she needed a husband with prospects, aka money. To top it off, the job I had lined up fell through due to corporate restructuring. So, freshly dumped and jobless, I joined the Army. I figured I'd stay for a few years, but after OCS, Ranger School, and joining a regiment, it was September 2001. My life got busy fast. A year later, while finishing my first tour in Afghanistan, a college friend named Hammy sent me a DVD with a note. "Please watch. You'll love it." It was Courtney and Mike's wedding. It looked fancy, and Courtney was as stunning as I remembered, until the "speak now" part. A man I didn't recognize stood up and demanded to know how Courtney could marry Mike while carrying his child. Her face went white. Mike looked furious, realizing she was probably pregnant, and not by him. Before anyone could process that bombshell, a pregnant woman stood up and shouted at Mike, asking how he planned to take care of their baby. Any moral high ground, the first guy had vanished as everyone realized Courtney and Mike had each been cheating on each other. The camera cut off as both sets of parents pulled their kids aside. It didn't take a genius to figure out the wedding was canceled. Jaime was right. I loved it. My Army buddies thought it was hilarious, and we re-watched it more than once, even during tough times in Iraq. I only heard bits and pieces after that. Mike became a lawyer and did well. Courtney got a job and moved on. I assume they ended up with the people they